Hello, everybody. It is Sarah from Retro Space Trip, my brand. If you don't know, um, I have my blog, which this will be featured on my blog. And I do my jewelry line as well as my clothing line, Retro Space Trip to the day I die. Basically, this is going to be my first video, first of many, and today we're going to talk about I guess what I wrote about on my blog yesterday. So let's talk about the ratchetness on Love and Hip Hop. Let's start with that. So, as you know, or at least for the previews for next week, Shay Mack will be on the show, which I find interesting. Well, we know she lives in Atlanta. Well, at least I knew that. And she'll be working with Stevie. Of course, Jocelyn's going to get mad, but shout out to Shay Mack. Shout out to Philly. She getting those checks right now, so that's all I can say about that. Stevie J, and Jocelyn and Mimi. What can I say? He's gonna have both of y'all at the same damn time. That's the way it's gonna be. I mean, Mimi, you're a nut. That's all I can say. Like, if you guys have been messing with each other for 15 years and he was engaged to Eve in that good early 2000s era, what were you, the Jocelyn? I guess so. I guess you were doing the Jocelyn thing back then. So, karma's a bitch. Stevie J is just some washed up producer with a big dick. Like, let's just be honest. That's all Stevie J is. Some washed up producer with a big dick and all the chicks want him. I guess he could fuck good too. I guess. But ratchet is Carly and Benzino. Carly Red. Seriously, you guys have been messing with each other for a full 4 weeks. 4 weeks. He wants to marry you. He has a bad temper. You got the key to his house. What is that, the orgy house? I mean, Stevie J's over there fucking Jocelyn and Mimi. You're fucking Benzino. What, y'all just having a big ass party? I guess. Okay, Michelle, let's go. All I can say about that is Memphis beat you the fuck up. He took your money. You got iked. Let's move forward. Like, let's make music that the people will love. You use it as progression. Be like Tina. Like, just keep it rolling down the river. Like, that's all I can say. One of my Instagram friends, as well as Facebook and Twitter friends, Dr. Mitch, has said, like, she keeps basically harvesting this anger of him and letting him take over her life, and she needs to put God first or whoever first to get over this situation. And I agree, this happened some time ago. Get over it. It's happened. It happens. People get beat up. You move forward. He's moved forward. He has a wife. He has a new life. I mean, it happens. It happens to people every day, and it's sad. It sucks, but you have to keep progressing. You cannot let that hinder you. You can't keep talking about it. Let's go, K. Michelle. We know you're a little crazy. We know you've got a tad bit of crazy, but let's go. Let's keep it moving. Hopefully I won't have to record this again. It's Little Scrappy, Shay, and Erica. I just hope, Erica, you're not a fool and you start messing with Scrappy again. He loves himself more than anything else. He's trying to do a Stevie J, and he's a man. Like, as long as you allow him to come back into your life, he's going to come back into your life, and it's not good for you or your kid. He can be a dad from a distance. You guys don't have to be together to make this work. So I hope you figure that out. I hope she figures it out. People, that's for anybody. You don't have to be with somebody married in a relationship because you have kids with them. Don't ever let the kids be an excuse for you to be with somebody. If they're treating you wrong, then you have to move forward. You can't. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to be hard. It might not take a day. It might not take a month. It might take a year. It might take 2 years. But make that movement. Make that movement to move forward, because you have to put yourself first in your life and your kids and whatever to be is your first and your best interest. It's not fair to you and to your child or whoever is with you in a situation to constantly go through this. It's not fair. It hurts. It sucks. And when you get out of a relationship, it's literally like you die. You die and you wake up one day and you're renewed and you feel good and you realize that I don't have to cry anymore and I don't have to do this anymore. And then that person that's for you, they come. They come eventually. They come. And I know it sucks to be alone, but you have to learn to be by yourself before you can be with anybody else. You have to love you, what's in here first. And it's hard. It's so hard to do that. I know I keep saying it's hard. But everything that's going on these reality shows, it's real life. People do this. People act like this. They might not be as belligerently blunt as Stevie J or belligerently blunt as Little Scrappy, but this is how some men, some people, some women are in relationships with people. And some of us are naive to the fact, or we choose to ignore that. I mean, yes, do I think Stevie J is a nut for putting his business on Front Street? Yes, I do. I do. I really do. But that's him. That's the real world. That's really what's going on. So, yes, while it is reality TV and I think a lot of it is scripted, these things do happen. People do this. This is an everyday thing for some people. This is how some people live. You gotta, it's the truth. It's reality. I mean, Rashida and her husband, Rashida, you're a nut. That's all I can say. Like, your career is important to you, so you need to work with somebody else. You don't necessarily have to work with your husband. You need to work on your family. If your husband wants to have some kids, let him have some kids with you. You do need to work on your family and those aspects of your life. But do you have to work with your husband? No, because you feel like your career is that important to you. Let your career be that important to you. Let it be just that. So, as far as that situation, Rashida, love your husband. Love your man. That's what you're supposed to do. But work is work, business is business, and he's not the best business person for you, and you know that. But live. Like, that's all I can say. I watched a little bit of the Kardashians. Kim's admitting that she's with Kanye now on the show. Okay, whatever. Kim and Ye. Whatever. It's just so weird to me. Like, I love Kanye. Would I have seen him with Kim Kardashian in a million years? No. But, a dear friend of mine, the person that does my hair, she's like, I like them together. They're both flashy. And I was like, I give them that. I give them that they are both flashy, but, you know, I envision Kanye with me personally. But that's another story for another time. What else is going on? I'm in love with Gazelles right now. That's also on my blog. I am in love with Gazelles for some reason. Check out the store, The Wagon. A good friend of mine, Brittany Turner, put me down to this store. She knows the owner, Jubin. Cool cat daddy from Brooklyn. Really cool store. Got a lot of different collections. Reckless Rebel, Simply Intricate, different things. So I'm really into that right now. They have the Gazelle Vintage collection that I'm just so in love with. These earrings, yes, these little guys right here. They're retro collection. $5. Just gotta throw me out there. And right now, those are my two things that I'm on right now. Check out Enough Said, the Aaliyah and Drake track. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I've always been a fan of Aaliyah. Good fan of Drake. I think the song is good. They work well together. What else is going on with me? I just started doing clothes, which is cool. That's going out pretty well. It's coming out pretty well. Life is okay. I'm alive. I live. I breathe. I'm still going strong on my weight loss process. I've lost 32 pounds. I'm running a mile a day. I'm walking a mile a day. I'm exercising. I'm on with it. I'm doing it. And for anybody that's trying to do it, just do it. It starts off a little. I started off walking. I try to do 1,500 calories or less. I can't say I've stopped eating fried food, but I've cut down on it dramatically. I don't eat it as much. I can't say that I've stopped eating a lot of things. I do every other day. Some one day meat, one day no meat. But I have cut down on things. To just go cold turkey and quit some things, I think is irrelevant. I don't think you should do that. To cut down on things, yes. And it takes a while. It took me so long to get to here. But I did it. I did it because I felt like I didn't have any choice. I was uncomfortable in the skin that I was in. I was 220 pounds. I'm a very curvy person, so you really couldn't tell. But if you see like my pictures from before, my face was so fat. But I'm a very curvy person. I'm hippie, big butt, little chest, so you couldn't tell. But I'm here now. I'm 185 pounds and I'm here and I'm working hard. My goal weight is 150, and I'm just doing different things to get to where I need to be. And just keep on going. Whatever you do, once you start, don't stop. And it takes a while, but you do it. And you you live. That's just a statement of the year. Like, live your life and do the things that you want to do. Because if you don't, what What's holding you back? Like, then you'll just die with a bunch of regrets. I should have did. Just do.